heart of gold, but ready to fight. Standing tall, doing what's right. Shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep. Breaking chains, leaving pain behind. Calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around. Justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again. In the dark, where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again.
Warning: the following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for your attention. Yeah, fuck it. Oh God, guys, you're gonna have some fucking fun today. You are going to have some fun today. Right now, you know that you are going to hear some names in here. Like, I don't really give a shit about these people anyway, but you're going to hear something really funny today that is going to make everyone freaking piss themselves. You're basically going to spit out your shit. Now, you know that I'm a type of person. All right, let me give you a little bit about me. I'm a very, how can I put it? I am a very controlled individual. Okay, you know, most of my life I was an infantry. So infantry, right, is controlled aggression. Perfect examples when you're doing your bayonet training. They wind you up so much that you really want to do something stupid. But There's also something about me that a lot of people don't know. So I may as well mention it. I used to box, and I also done martial arts for quite a few years. But I also boxed. I was a bantamweight. Okay. And if anyone knows what a bantamweight is, and I was also a southpaw. So if you know, yes, if you know about boxing, then you know what I'm talking about. And I boxed for quite a while. And I did walk away with quite a lot of wins. Now, I don't brag about this shit, or I don't talk about this shit because I don't believe it's relevant. However, over the year, ever since I've been talking about this case, or about this case with the what the hells and everything else, and we're talking about months and months and months and months and months and months of shit. I've come across people I would love to get into the ring with. Right? I would love to. Now, does that make me an arsehole? No. That makes me someone who knows that when you are in a ring, right, it's a controlled environment, and it's also basically, there's protection, like head protection, groin protection, gum protection. And you also you can wear 8-pounders or 10-pounders, depending. However, I've also done a little bit of MMA, but that's beside the point. And I also, and this is why I've recently, I talk about medieval combat, and there's a reason for that, because I am part. Yeah. Anyway, enough about me. So first of all, I want to say hello to everybody. So first of all, let's go down the list, shall we? So Gail was first here. So hello, Gail. Good to see you, my darling. Cynthia Broheim. Sorry. Good to see you too. Moon Wolf. Good to see you. Who else have we got? Fairs says it all. Hi there, darling. All right. We got Daniel. We got D.A. Lucas. We got Nick D. And we've got Nina Cornet. Hi. Good to see you again. Welcome back. And we have got Stephen Farr. Hi there, hi. And then who else we got? Who else do we have? Oh, there's Bob. Hi, Barbara. And then we've got, who else have we got? Anyone else? No. And then we got Snipe. And I think we saw Jeff in here somewhere. And then, yeah. Anyway, so, when you can't make shit up, and then it just really, it just, basically these fucking idiots outdo themselves. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they outdone themselves big time. They richly outdone themselves. You can't make this shit up. You really can't. All right, Brofheim. Yeah, okay. All right. So there's me minding my business, and I get poked. I get a clip, and then above the clip it says, "Go and listen to this shit." Oh, okay. And I could not stop laughing. I have got more meat, and there's no way to lie. I've got more meat on my man sausage than Gabe's got on his whole body. Right? And I definitely got more muscle. And then listening to these idiots was absolutely fucking hilarious, because they wanted to do a boxing match. It's like, why is it that when people are on YouTube, especially irrelevant people like them, they suddenly want to turn into freaking Logan Paul and Jake Paul? They want to be the Paul brothers or KSI or all these other YouTubers who decided to take up boxing to prove how big, that their content is more relevant. But the thing is, it was the people they were naming. It was just the people they were naming. And like, the thing is, I looked at, I had to mute it at some point. And basically I just jotted down the names that I saw in chat, and also what they were saying. Hi, Kim. And I thought, how stupid are you going to get? And there's also some comments. For example, Gabe, if you're listening, you are an absolute fucking wank stain. Okay? If you seriously think you want to get into a ring, right, with a 240-pound fucking guy, and you want to wear protection, and then you want to fight with MMA gloves, I can assure you, you won't last. Okay, and then you said, then it was like, oh, then you want to do three rounds, right? So basically, you got 2 minute free, you got a 2 minute round, or you can do a 3 minute round. So basically, you got 9 minutes altogether, or you got 6 minutes, right? It depends. Now, when I used to box, because we had semi-professional boxers in our club as well, right? When we used to box, we used to do 3 minute a round. And sometimes it would be 3 rounds, sometimes it would be 5 rounds, sometimes you'd actually go through 6 rounds, like a half a freaking marathon. It depends who you're boxing, and if you're like, and again, you're sparring as well. So, the whole time you're training, you're sparring, then you get in a ring with someone, right? I doubt very much any of these people who have been named, and you're going to hear their names in a minute, who have been named, would last 2 minutes in a ring. Let alone 3, let alone 6, let alone 9, right? And especially with the adrenaline. I mean, the only thing that would probably keep them going is the adrenaline, right? Now, I am not a person who would just get in a ring and then slap the shite out of someone. No. They turn around and say, oh, yeah, give us 6 months. Give us 6 months to, get fit and everything. No. You don't get that. You don't get that choice. If you challenge someone to a boxing match, or you challenge someone to a fight, then it's there and then. Then basically you get, here's your gloves, here's your head protection, here's your mouth protection. All right, in you get, and box. There'll be a referee in there, all right, to break you apart. And each side will have a minimum of 2 people, one person to clean you up and the other person to advise, or you can have one person, depending, who knows. So the list that the list I saw involved Veteran Nation, Mike Thomas Arthur, the one who likes to lie through his fucking teeth. Then we've got who else we've got? We've got Guapo. Hang on a minute, where's that fucking list I had? Please hold, your call's important to me. Wait. Where the hell did that? Oh, there it is. There we go. Right, so we had Gabe, Jeremy Hells, Bruce, Randy, Thomas Martin, Rattus, Travis, Thomas Martin again, Bane, Ray Bone, Crusher, Guapo, Swamp Lizard, that's Robbie, John Cook, Tug, Travis again, Lynette, her sister, Luthman, Jeremy, fucking someone called Kim, Travis, and then you got Lisa, and then you got Megan Fox, you got Leslie, Megan Fox, you got Volpe, you got Jay Hip, I don't know who that is. Oh, wait a minute, that's that drunk guy. Yeah. Anyway, then you got Shizzy. Then they mentioned something about a fucking knockout booth. So basically, you pay 50 cents to knock someone out. All right. Who else we got? We got Luthman. We got Rosalind Duke was mentioned as well. Then we got Tori. Then Deanna was mentioned as well. Jeremy was mentioned. George was mentioned. I jokingly put in that Robbie should verse his process server, just for the lols. All right, Luthman, and Luthman against Arthur. Now, what I'm a little bit disappointed in, and I am a little bit fucking upset about this, and I'm somewhat insulted by this, is that they didn't want to put me up against anyone. In fact, anyone on this list, the only people I would not obviously get in a ring with, obviously the ladies, because even with Lisa and Tori and Kim, I wouldn't get in a ring because I doubt very much the ring would support them. But there you go, that's beside the point. I wouldn't get in a ring with Jeremy. I wouldn't get in a ring with Shizzy. I wouldn't get in a ring with Tug. I would definitely not get in a ring with Travis. But everyone else on that list, I'd be in that ring quicker than they can fucking close their eyes. Trust me. Right? Because the only person, I would say, the only person who I believe I would have a little bit of fun with and who I believe would actually be able be able to cover all 3 rounds would be Mike Arthur. Because one thing me and him have got in common, we've got endurance and stamina. Even though he likes to fucking do cheap shots, but that's beside the point. I mean, he's a male version of a Karen anyway, but that's beside the point. And also something else which I find quite interesting is that Georgie wasn't mentioned. You know, Gremlin Georgie, aka Chrissa. Oh, say hi, Scott, by the way. Now, I find it very interesting. So I'm going to take you through this shit. Okay. And basically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the spawn ring. Yeah. Don't panic. Right. Here we go. Stream disclaimer and mission brief based on personal view and critique, educational purposes and analysis. Journalistic investigation. We're all journalists, by the way. Oh, yeah. Not intended to insult or attack. It's fair use and public records. Engage with respect, open mind. Question everything. Stay sharp. True. Now, once we got through that, we're going to go on to the next one. Crushed. That's what it would actually look like. Now, here's the funny thing. Here's the really, really funny thing. Stupid Dave, aka Jabba the Hutt, said that he's getting fit and he would train and he would get in the ring. Dude, you can't even get your fat ass off a fucking chair to actually accept a service from a process server, right, to a court case that you've been sued for. So how the hell are you going to maintain 6 months of training? In fact, and no disrespect to you, Stupid Dave, Jabba the Hutt, whatever you want to call yourself, here's a little thing from experience. Looking at you, I mean, we're looking at between probably, I say, 8 to 16 months just to get you to an ability that you can actually not run out of breath after a minute. Okay, and that goes for quite a few of them. Now, Robbie here, Mr. Swamp Lizard, he turned around and went, "Oh no, I'm not going to get in the ring. I can't control my anger." Dude, you're a coward. You're a wimp. You are a wimp. And this is why I say the only person who'd have the endurance in the ring is Mike. But he wouldn't have that endurance against me. That I can assure you of. Because my training was more hands-on than yours. But that's beside the point. I'm not here to, be negative. I'm here to say as it is. So out of everybody, Mike Arthur would be the only one who would last probably 2, because he has the institutionalized training, right, to basically block anything off. So he would advance, okay. And anyone in the military is trained to that point where you would advance. It's like as soon as you hear that word fixed bayonets, it's fucking game on. It's about to go. The only thing that's pissed me off is that I wasn't teamed up against someone. I'm a bit disappointed in that. But Crampons, I am very disappointed in you. I really am. I know that, like, you spend all the money that you've scrounged off people that until this day we still don't see any transparency or any proof of anything. And there you are on your apparently. Well, no, I actually saw the clip. You were actually doing these cards where you flip them over, and funny enough, all you did was win $14. And then suddenly that turned into 32. How? Don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, beside the point. I'm now going to take you through the lineup. Exactly. Jeff, I'm a type of person, right? If I'm against 2 or 3 guys, I usually go for the loudest one first and then work my way down to the quiet one. All right? But that's beside the point. Here's the thing, though. You may be joking. You may be having fun and, joking about this boxing match or whatever. Okay, now I'm going to make this absolutely clear, and I want everyone to understand this. The internet or the interwebs, the place where we seem to, suddenly become, walking around with like a cockerel with his chest pumped out, going, and all that. Right? What you have to remember, there are people out there who are unhinged. There are people out there who would richly take everything you say as verbatim. When you joke about stuff like this, about joking about, inciting or fighting someone, what you have to remember is that, like, all it takes is one person. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. And then what are you going to do then? What happens if that person does something stupid, right? And then when they get asked, why did you do it? And they say, oh, well, the crampons were talking about, yeah. Okay, this is not the first time, you guys think you're so tough. I mean, Gabe, come on, let's be honest with you, right? You're as tough as a fucking wet paper bag, mate. You couldn't find your way out, or let alone fight your way out, all right? And when it does come to aggression, manhandling a freaking 20-pound or 30-pound or 40-pound or 50-pound alligator, okay, that's one thing, right? It's natural strength. You gain natural strength. However, strength versus technique and speed and aggression is a complete different ballgame. So let's go through the names. Now, this is what I heard, and some of these names were sent that whatever people heard. Now, apparently, basically, Gabe wants to go 1-to-1 against Jeremy Hells. Here's a bit of advice, Gabe. Some people don't pay attention whatever people say. Because, Gabe, obviously, you've only been on the scene since what? Since this court case started. So basically, since Lynette and John Cook basically refused to listen to a cease and desist and tried to scrounge it off a YouTuber. Now, here's the thing. You injected yourselves and used Lynette Preston and John Cook to make money, to grift, and where you are now. Before that, you didn't even know them. Before that, all you were doing is harassing your next door neighbor. I've been watching Jeremy way before this. In fact, I've watched him for quite a few years, actually. Not because of him, it's because of the storage and the coin thing. And I really do like their relationship. And at the end of the day, some relationships work, some don't. However, what I find quite funny is that you haven't paid attention. Because Jeremy has actually stated that he has done the self-defense. He can look after himself. And obviously you don't understand. Either you don't comprehend, don't want to listen, or you just ignore it. But I'm looking at you, and I think I can be a good judge because, I've had people bigger than you in the ring. I've had people bigger than Jeremy in the ring. And don't get me wrong, I've been put on my ass multiple times, many a times. I've been put down many a times in the ring, right? But the more times you get put down, the stronger you become, and then the more tactical you become in the ring. If you got into a ring with Jeremy, I can assure you would not last. And all this about 6 months training and everything else, no, absolutely not. If you challenge someone to a boxing match, then it's in that ring, gloves on, head protection on, and ding, 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 off your top. Simple as. There's no ifs or buts about it. None of this training. Right? At the end of the day, you are fully responsible for your medical condition and for your fitness. And there's no, let's wait 6 months. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why should there? You guys have been hounding that guy. You've been hounding that bloke from day freaking one. Right? And all you've done is exactly what you're doing now. The only thing is, now you're stepping up. Now you want to involve physical aggression. I'm not saying that you're threatening him. Indirectly. Let me rephrase that. Directly. Indirectly? Yeah. All right? But I can tell you right now, yeah. Right? One thing I can assure you of, okay, it wouldn't happen. Squid, careful. Right? And then the next one is Bruce versus Randy. I can tell you right now, looking at Randy, the size he is, and looking at Bruce, right? Randy would probably, now I'm thinking, because obviously Gabe wants to use MMA gloves, which would be even a worse mistake, right? With these MMA gloves, Bruce would go down probably within the first 20 seconds if Randy Socket had the aggression and had the yeah. Right. In actual fact, I would pay to watch that, Squid. Now, okay, so then we got this is freaking hilarious, this one. Thomas Martin, aka Biscuit Boy, versus DJ Ratters. Oh shit. Do you know, here's the thing. Doesn't anyone do their research on people? You know, doesn't anyone do their research on people? DJ Rattis would, I mean, if DJ Rattis, if this would happen, I would give it a minute and Thomas Martin would be a blob. He would be a blob. He probably might get a couple of punches in, but he would be a blob. Jesus God. And then we got a different one. Then it's like Travis versus Thomas Martin. Again, like, don't you people pay attention to the person's, you know, abilities and everything else? You know, I'm not saying that Thomas Martin couldn't be able to fight, but you can tell. Right. Then you got someone mentioned Ray Bone Crusher. I mean, really? Really? I call elder abuse on that. I call that elder abuse. I mean, but then again, you put Bone Crusher in a ring, I believe that he would be more than happy to take anyone on. And you know what? Me personally, I would like to see Cook and Bone Crusher in the ring. Them two. I would love to see them two in the ring. But the thing is, I mean, one thing I would do is make sure that there's like not that much of an age gap. And then we got Guapo. Oh, Guapo. I want to see. I couldn't figure out who it was for Guapo, so I would say let's put Guapo against a fan. Let's put Guapo against a mechanical fan. You know, because he's going to need the air, you know, with everything he smokes. And then we got Swamp Lizard. Now, Swamp Lizard, I wouldn't mind having around with him. But I'm not, they didn't mention me, so I'm not part of this. So there's my luck. So Swamp Lizard, you're on the sidelines, right? You're going to be the bucket boy. Then we've got, this is freaking hilarious. Then, like, apparently there was John Cook versus Tug. John Cook versus Tug. What, is John Cook going to turn up with every single pew that he owns? Squid, what you on? Can you stop talking in freaking Rufus back in the day? Right. Anyway, right. So then you got John Cook and Travis. Really? I mean, like John Cook accused Travis of tripping him up, which didn't. That was absolute freaking yeah, right? Because obviously around that time, yeah, they wouldn't get any attention because the only people who had the attention was Bruce Matskin and the Crampons. So obviously they wouldn't. Lynette and John Cook were not getting the attention, so they wanted the attention, and that's why they did. That's why John did what he did. But there you go. And then the next one is my choice. This is my choice. Lynette versus her sister. Jesus Christ. These people are absolutely stupid. And then they were going on. And then it was like, you know, about trial by combat, Luthman versus Jeremy. And then there was some woman called Kim who wanted to go against Travis. And then you got Lisa against Megan Fox. Then you got Leslie against Megan Fox. Then you got Volt against Hip. I mean, no disrespect, I don't know this Hip character, but he would get in the ring, Volt would start crying. No, I think Squid is suffering from muscle, the inability to use muscles after a training. Uh, yeah, she's probably sitting there going, "Oh, look at you." But anyway, who else we got? Yeah, but I mean, like, here's the thing: they want to see Leslie in Megan Fox. The moment Megan Fox gets in that ring with Leslie, life jacket lips, and she pows Leslie, those lips are going to go. And then they have to clean up the whole freaking boxing area for the freaking Botox that's all over the place. And then you got Volt facing hip. Now, I don't know hip, so I can't really say, but I know. So we're going to put Volp on a sideline and we're going to sit him in a corner like a good little boy he is. Then, which I was very surprised of, they wanted to put Bruce versus Shizzy. Shizzy's a fantastic guy. But the thing is, I think Shizzy would put Bruce in orbit. That's beside the point. And then, obviously, I mentioned the knockout booth. I mean, come on, guys. Really? And then you got Luthman versus Tuck. Now, obviously, Luthman wants trial by combat. We'll come to that. Someone remind me about that later. And this one I think was quite interesting because I've been to Rosalind Duke's stream, and I think she's a fairly nice person, and and funny, she is quite funny, and very intelligent with the way she's done those timetables and everything else, and those, and yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea to put Leslie in a ring with Rosalind Duke. I don't think that's an idea. Rosalind Duke is probably a cooker pot, just wanting to pow someone. So I can just imagine Duke getting that ring and then, "Hey, ladies and gentlemen, in the left corner we have Leslie. And in the right corner, we have Rosalind Duke. Ding, ding. Someone wake Leslie up, please." Anyway, and then, then you've got Tori versus Travis. I mean, what the fuck? What has Travis done to people, for crying out loud? I mean, seriously, come on. And then you got someone called, that Tammy, that freaking reprobate versus Deanna. Really? I think that would be a good fight to watch. I'd pay for that. I'll be doing pay-per-view. I'll be doing PPV. I'll pay-per-view. Phew, absolutely. And then you've got George versus Lisa. Now, really, Lisa, do you think you could actually get up the steps into the ring, let alone actually stand up? I mean, But before we carry on, there's a little surprise. I totally forgot. Totally forgot to add this. So I may as well do it now. So if you just bear with me a second. Because I received a message and it's only fair to play it.
Hey, this is Fat Lisa Lee. Smash that subscribe button on Spawn Troopers YouTube channel if you love a one-stop shop for epic gaming content, wild court trial breakdowns and motions, and no-nonsense investigations into online drama and internet nonsense. Whether he's roasting shady YouTubers or dropping headshots in-game, Spawn Trooper keeps it real, keeps it smart, and always keeps it entertaining. Join the squad. You won't regret it. Hey, this one's going straight from our hearts to the boots of the Valley Knight Spawn Trooper, baby. You've got these crampons skanking in love.
This one's going straight from our hearts to the boots of the Valley Knight. Spawn Trooper, baby, you've got us skanking in love. He's got boots full of rhythm and a stare like tea, trooping through the hills humming harmony. He don't say much, but he speaks in bass, and we melt like butter when he looks our way. He swapped his shield for a velvet beat, daffodils tucked where the skanking meets. Oh, trooper, trooper, we see you glide, got us floating in lace through the countryside. We love you, Spawn Trooper, slow like honey, sweet like rain. We love you, Spawn Trooper,
Slipping through our window pane.
we love you, Spawn Trooper.
Like a lemon on a lazy breeze.
You make our hearts go loopy
with your reggae melodies. There's a tambourine moon in your knapsack boy, and your dub plate dreams feel like lemon joy. You
Yeah,
skank
okay,
on clouds, we
enough of
follow
that.
slow.
I've
Your
had enough of that
rhyming
already.
boots, you
Thank
steal
you
the
very
show.
much, ladies, and go back into the box. Thank you. Yes, and Ammo Go, thank you so much. And I think someone else, I totally missed it. I do apologize. Space the Final Frontier. How you doing there, bro? Thank you very much for the $2. That is definitely going to go for. That's definitely going to go for the entrance fee for, like, you know. And Ammo Go, thank you very much for the 10. Wow, 10 gifted members. Wow. You didn't have to do that. But thank you so much, my darling. I really do appreciate that. I really do. I really do. I really do with the Zigga Zagga. Thank you so much. Now, I rudely interrupted myself to a point where I totally forgot what I wanted to say. 1 second. Where the hell did it go? Ah, there it is. There we go. Now, what I find quite strange with this whole thing, where was I? Oh, yeah. George Benson Lisa. Yeah, anyway. But here comes the funny part. Robbie, you know, he goes, oh, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, dickhead. Right? Here's one thing he could do. He could actually get, what we should do is phone up that process server, right? And get them to jump in the ring with each other. Now, one thing, and then obviously you got Luthman. Oh my God. Luthman in the ring with Mike Arthur. That would be funny to see for both of them. That would be hilarious. You know, both slapping each other like girls. However, obviously Richard Luthman likes to go on about medieval, you know, trial by combat and go by the way of the sword. Now, I know that in America there has a professional medieval MMA group, right? And if it ever came to mutual combat, and this is just figurative speech, if it ever came to mutual combat, I would give him 72 hours to get suited up or get fitted for a full set of knight armor, or probably, yeah, it probably might be knight armor, right? And then basically in we go. And yeah, good luck, Mr. Magoo. You're gonna fucking need it. But every single, I mean, here's the thing. This is what I can't understand. These people are in court. They are in a federal court case. And they're going on about this. This is insane. This is just insane. However, the fact that you've publicly want to, you know, I mean, you want to involve physical contact with certain people. On a technicality now, I mean, even though you try to cover yourself, oh yeah, it'll be for charity, oh it's only a joke, we're only having fun. No, if you're talking about it, that's not fun. It's not fun, right? Because like if you're going to talk about it, right, it's not fun. It's basically you're inciting, and the problem is, like I said earlier on, right, it can be taken out of context. Now, I find what you've said here absolutely. I mean, you don't even know about boxing, 3 rounds, 5 rounds, MMA gloves, 6 months training. No, if you're going to challenge someone, you get straight in there. Right? If you were on the street and someone challenged you and they went toe to toe with you, you wouldn't turn around to them and say, just 1 second. Can we rearrange this meet? Can we like meet back here, say in 6 months, same time? Preferably on the same day, or we can do it on weekends. And bring your corner manager and bring your manager and your trainer with you. Is that possible? I mean, seriously, come on. You know, and let's be honest with you. Maybe you'll knock some sense into some of the people. You know, maybe the people that you are challenging, right? Are you sure you want to do that? I mean, Gabe, come on. When you were in jail, you were probably a bitch with your little pockets out, having a hanky out your back pocket. Yeah, with your trousers halfway down your waist. I mean, let's be honest. You guys are scum. What you've done to people who genuinely wanted to help Lynette Preston and that child, right? And you took advantage of that. Where's all the money? But don't you worry. I think they're going to find out soon. Oh, yes, they're going to find out soon. Absolutely. Now, but the fact that certain individuals were not mentioned, considering that a lot of people have criticized your behavior, it just tells me it speaks volumes. You start training before you challenge someone. Yeah, you can do that. But the thing is, if I challenge someone, I don't challenge them. I do what I need to do, and then I walk away. Because I know at the end of the day, I either going to get put on my ass or I'm not. It's as simple as that. That's what mutual combat is about. However, the thing is, you got to be so careful, crampons. You people, and by the way, I know that you've worked in the mines for quite a long time. I mean, by your husky voice, I'm not sure if I should address you as he, him, or she, her, or they, them. So I'm just going to go, you white fella. I think you need to think before you speak. But then again, some people that I've come across lately or in the last few days, Dwayne for one, a lot of people seem to talk before they act, and then they just dig that hole deeper, especially when, like me, I'm a very sarcastic, and I use dark humor and sarcasm to send a message going, hey, you fucked up. The less you talk, the better. Because the more you talk, the more you're just digging that hole. But there you go. Now, let's have a look. Oh, hang on a minute. One second. Huh. Hang on a minute. Interesting. Sorry, I just been distracted by something. Interesting. But anyway, I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, but the thing, I mean, with the crampons, I am very surprised that they actually are still online. I mean, the fact that they've been on different platforms, I wonder why. Maybe because YouTube went, no, you're not playing today or tomorrow or the day after. In fact, you're not playing the whole week. One second, please. Oh, look at that. Someone wants my attention. Oh, bless. it makes you
Tits up, bitches.
it does make you realize that the level of stupidity oh man, you can't make this up. Hey, a little message to Dwayne. I know you're probably lurking or you're listening out there. Okay, try harder, son. Try harder, darling. Anyway, I don't know. It's like, why would you want to fight someone? I mean, isn't being in court enough of a fight? I mean, like, let's be honest with you. You're going to lose this fight. That's a fact. You know, I mean, predictable. It's predictable. 1 second. I just need to do something. Oh my God. Everything's happening today. What's going on? What is this? What is this? You can't make this up even if you want. Oh God. I don't know. Anyway, right. So, what was I saying? Do you know what? Everything's going on right now. People, leave me alone. I'm live. Do you know, that reminds me, you know, when you watch other people streaming and then suddenly their phone rings or something, saying, what you want? I'm logging here. So let me ask you a question. Let me put this to you. All right. Do you think that YouTube should investigate? Do you think that YouTube should investigate the crampons? Do you think they should be investigated? Do you think that, like, I mean, me personally, what I think that should happen is that Jeremy Hells and everyone associated to Jeremy Hells need to go silent running, all right, and not say anything else or anything more on YouTube, all right, and then basically just wait because because like there's a few people who need to be removed, but that's beside the point. However, when it comes to the crampons and stupid Dave and everyone else, right? All they're doing is giving people evidence. Every time they open their mouth, every time they go live, every time they say something, they are getting freaking us evidence. Simple. And oh God, that just went up my nose. And here's another thing, right? If you think about it, now I want you to work with me on this one, ladies and gentlemen, Wookiees and Ewoks. All right. And if you don't agree with me, press 1 and tell me why. Here's the thing. When this all was the get-go, before Christmas, over the last year, I say about a year and a half, all they were doing, everyone was on their platform. They were all sitting on that platform, flapping their gums, giving it large. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, complaining about everyone else who would speak up about their behavior. Okay. And then halfway through, certain people people started realizing, and started jumping ship. And then only recently, Tory is not even on that freaking platform anymore. And then, Robbie is only there because he wants that attention because apparently, obviously he had that 1 year clout. And then you've got Lisa. Where's Rich? Richard Luthman's been on there, but he's been very quiet. Hey, all that big I am and big hoo-ha, like, swinging man sausage around going, oh, trial by combat. Yeah. If that would have been me, I'd have been live every day. Every day. I'd been flapping my gums every day, but he hasn't. He's been very quiet. Volk being very quiet. Huh? All the provocateurs have been very, very quiet. Why is that? I'll tell you why. Because they realize they're not getting anything out of this. And in fact, they're losing. They're going to be losing a lot. And that's why they're starting to back off. I mean, Life Jacket Leslie. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I saw a clip of that with her husband, and I feel sorry for him. In fact, I actually wanted to type in there, blink twice if you need assistance. But, I mean, that's that comes with a cost, obviously, transport, safety and everything. But, I mean, when will people learn that the more attention you give these people, right, the more they're going to do it? I mean, the perfect example, only a few days ago, someone lied through their fucking teeth, and I could prove it 100%. Some people actually saw the proof. But at the end of the day, what do? Do you just feed them, or you just ignore them? Because when you ignore them, you'll notice a change in behavior, change in pattern, and they'll start poking and digging and start attacking. And then they might start making these big accusations like, oh, harassment, slander, defamation, stalking, blah, 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 blah. And when it comes down to like, oh, shit, I need to eat humble pie now, right? They go on a defensive. And here's the thing. If you have to defend yourself against someone and then they attack you for defending yourself because of your defending yourself, then, ladies and gentlemen, you just met and you just introduced yourself to a narcissist. Because that is the base or the basic level of a narcissist. They will trigger you. They will get you angry the moment you respond naturally. They will then blame you for responding for them attacking you. That there is the perfect example of a narcissist. Now, Ali Riddle, hello. Now, there's things like, I find it really, really interesting. It's like, because I have had a lot of comments where, oh, what's that limey fuck? What's that Brit? Brits don't know fuck all. We're Americans. We're better than them. And I'm like going, hang on a second. What's nationality got to do with this? What the hell has nationality or ethnicity or ideology got anything to do with you talking out your ass? It's as simple as that. When you've got people who actually see the lies and you show people these lies, you have a 50-50 chance of people going, oh yeah, you're just pissed off because you had an argument. No. I would rather show someone the truth, even if I've said something derogatory in that. I'd rather show that and go, there you go. And then it's up to you. But when you sit on your platform and you lie through your teeth, or you incite people about fighting someone in a ring, you have to draw the line somewhere, because half these people wouldn't survive 1 or 2 rounds in the ring. That I can assure you of. That's fact. And that's coming from someone who used to enjoy fighting. I used to enjoy the physical contact with a stranger or in the ring. I loved violence in the ring, controlled violence. That is what people like me are like, right? We get trained, or like even before I joined the military, I used to box, and I'd done martial art. And the aggression, the violence is something that is always going to be in you. It doesn't matter how old you are. But the problem is when you've got people joking about, like a knockout stab for 50 cents, or boxing matches with women, or with people who wouldn't even be able to stand up, let alone fucking do one round. What happens if you got someone in that crowd, or you got someone who's listening to this, who's not stable, and they want to prove their undying love to you? you know, what then? Who's going to take the responsibility for that? You? What about you there? What about you over there? You? Any of you? No. And now I've got some egghead, some wankstain, who thinks he's clever, trying to be clever with me on Facebook. But he's not going to achieve anything. Because the thing is, like, you have to understand the difference of someone like me being sarcastic and rude, but in a nice way. And you won't realize it until it's too late. Because I know these people are single-minded. They will just do what they think's right. But in real life, in person, they would never do stuff like this. And this is why I always say, guys, you need to look in the mirror. You want to judge me? Take a fucking look at yourself first before you judge me. That's why this whole boxing, this whole, like, listen, if you're going to joke about something like fighting or boxing, right, trying to set up a charity event, a boxing event, you would not put the people against each other before you set up the event. What you do, right, you contact the individuals, you say, hey, we're in the process of setting up a boxing match for charity or this event. It's going to be in it's going to be in an area where it's sanctioned, and you know we're going to get sanctioning. People have to sign non-disclosure forms. They have to sign medically fit. Right, there needs to be a medical fit certificate every 4 weeks, up until the day you are in the ring, and you know, and everything else. Then you start pairing people up, undercard, main fight. But when you sit on a platform, specifically and especially after the content that you've created over the last 18 months, anybody with any type of common sense should be starting to question your intentions and your agenda. Intimidation will not work. Never has done. It never has done. But I can tell you one thing now. Out of all the people that you've picked, even though I despise that individual, the only person who I think would last longer than one round will be that knob-nut fucking Arthur, because of his military background. Okay, he was a desk jockey, but that's beside the point. He still had to go through basic training. He still had to go through infantry training. So therefore, he knows how to handle himself. Even though you'd have to turn around and face a different direction and have the sun in your eyes and be blindfolded with your hands tied behind your back, probably on your knees and your legs crossed, singing the Stars and Stripes. What's it called again? Bugle? But anyway. But it's just weird. It is absolutely freaking weird. And apparently, like, I know this is second-hand, probably second, third, fourth hand information, but hey, Luthman, aka Mr. Magoo, if you're out there listening, I get it. You're good at writing, but Jesus Christ, you trying to write a book for the court? Seriously. And by the way, right, all this time you don't use Junior as a suffix behind your name, and then suddenly it turns up. I mean, talk about bullshit. You're talking about noticing the bullshit from a mile away. Oh, and here's another thing in regards of Skeletor, Volp. Now, here's the thing. Right? Why has he gone quiet? I thought he wanted 10,000 per story. I mean, you guys must owe him like at least 20, 30, 40 grand. Jesus, that guy wrote more than I have had warm dinners. So I wonder how much he's owed. And also, Deuce Boy. How's Armenia? Well, quite a lot of snow over there lately, isn't there? Hey? Yeah. It's strange. But anyway, guys, let's move on to the next topic, shall we? Ah, yes. 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 No matter how much I try to be nice, someone always finds my fuck off button. Ah, yeah. Nobody trusts your name louder than the person that's afraid you're going to tell the truth about them. Figure that. That's a conundrum, isn't it? That's an interesting one, isn't it? Yes. So, hi guys, it's me. Hello. I wasn't going to go live today, but I couldn't resist. I really could not resist. I mean, like that shit. That shit is just absolutely. That's just fucking weird. That is just weird. I mean, like, how can you sit on your stream for what, 1 hour, 2 hours, 10 days, and just talk about boxing matches? Look, half of these people wouldn't be even. I mean, they would get palpitations if they even fucking walked 20 yards. I'm sorry, but like, if you're going to challenge someone to a fight, you don't talk about it, you do it. But sitting on the platform and talking about it and making it sound like you're inciting people, be careful what you say, because people are gonna, like, how do you know you don't have some clown sitting there going, oh, I'll fucking do that, you'll like me more then. Oh, if I go and do this, you'll show me love and you'll respect me. Because there are people like that. There's people out there who are very, very easily manipulated. Oh my God, that's strong. I think I just made it too strong. I mean, a coffee strong. Wait, what? Fuck off. I think I've just made a coffee too strong. There you go. I got my words. Fuck. Anyway. Hi, how are you? How's it going, everyone? God, I don't know. Do you know what? One thing I am glad. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, wife.
Do you want some milk in the coffee?
No, but I would like. Right, I'm buying a bell for you. You just fucking appear like that.
I know. I'm a ninja.
Don't brag about it.
No bragging.
Oh, wait a minute. If you're a ninja, you can fucking go in the ring with all of them.
Yeah, of course. I will. All of them.
That's not nice.
Well, if I'm a ninja, that's what I do. I fight.
No, ninjas use tactics and wisdom.
Yeah, but I fight.
Someone send help. Anyway, right. So, no, actual fact, what I do want, darling, what I do want is I want you to stand here.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to tell them about a certain picture I received. Yeah. No, you don't say anything. Right. Kiss, by the way.
Yes, but my lips are sealed. My lips are sealed.
Yeah. All 6 of them. Right. Listen. Right. Anyway, right.
Remember, it's Friday night. You have some working out to do then. They're all sealed. Swallow that.
Did you just fucking say that out loud?
Yes, I did.
Just stand there. Don't say a word. Right. Anyway. Right. So, I send you a message in regards of your fucking 4-wheel freaking
Piece of junk.
nightmare. And, a part arrived today. And basically, a while back, Mrs. Stormtrooper decided to drop my favorite plate, my fucking plate that was big enough to feed a Somalian village. And she dropped it and smashed it. So she sent me this picture today, and she went, hello, sweetheart. And she went, what was it? Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't remember.
Right. Do you know what this is like, if you're in trouble, like, you know what I mean? Where's that picture?
No, after.
After? Was it after, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking knew exactly where it is then, don't you?
That's the last one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. She sent me this picture. All right. Listen to this, and this is fucking SMN's fault as well. Just for the record, just basically everybody, right? Just so you know, Lakeland tri-clad 20-centimeter frying pan. Who the fuck are you going to destroy with that?
I just want to make some
And you
eggs
went,
and flour and make some pancakes.
No. And then you sent this, shall I or shall I not? My response was, I think large plate first, then we can have diplomatic talks about weaponry. And you laughed back and you went, frying pan is needed to fill large plate. Plate and then pan, laughing out loud. No compromise. Or pan, then plate, chicken or egg. Okay. That was the conversation. Hi, Hero Chris. That there was the diplomatic conversation that my beloved's wife, Ninja, about the I swear to God. No, go away.
No, very diplomatic.
Well, yeah, that's one of the reasons I married her, because in the small print in the marriage certificate it said non-diplomatic, non-returnable.
No exchange.
Oh shit, that's funny. Anyway, so there you go. That's like, ladies and gentlemen, listen. I'm a teddy bear. Now, I'll just blow my nose without muting my mic. I do apologize for that. I do apologize. But anyway, there you go. So here's the thing, right? I'm going to say this very, a little message to those people who think that they think that I forgot the code word for the first hour. All right, the code word for the first hour is pan. P-A-N. Pan. Okay? Pan. Right? Or pan. Now, if you are going to sit on your platform and make threats, okay, or insinuate fighting or anything else, be very careful, because the thing is, you can incite the wrong people. You can get people thinking the wrong way, okay? But on that note, all right, I just thought I'd say that, okay? Now, all right, so let's go. We're going to have a quick intermission so I can go and get beat up by my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wife, who actually waved and said hello to everybody. And I will see you in a couple of minutes. What song shall I play? Let me think. What song? Do you know what? Because we're talking about, it's because we're talking about those idiots. Let's play this one, shall we? Oh, no, wait. Stop. No. When I say no, no is no. No is no. Oh, what's this? Add new. Oh, what is this? I'll be right back, guys. Right, let me start that again. Sorry. Well,
Spawn trooper, he don't beat round the bush, man. He just say what he do and he mean what he say, man. Laid back boots in a hillside breeze, sipping Dr. Pepper with his dragon at ease. Loofah, he like many gifts of the loofah. Loofah, leaves him hanging in his barracks like a banner. He scrubs truth into the skin of the land with a daffodil smile and a calloused hand. Don't mess with the Englishman, I mean the Irishman. Wait, the Scottishman. Oh shit, I mean the Welshman. He'll give you a stare and a proverb too, then vanish on a mountain like the mist do. He don't need no war, no heavy command, just a melody line and a sponge in hand. When Babylon's stress tries to ruin his calm, he just hums and he scrubs like a loofah bomb. Loofah, he's the hillside soother. Trooper, the trilpa mover. He sings what he means and he means what he says. Spawn trooper got the grime of the world washed away. Spawn trooper, he don't beat round, he just be round. Loofah man, cleaning the vibe
just at the end of the Luther song, the jocks arrive. You can't make that crap up, can you? Right, I've got a new button here. Let me add new. Oh, performance warning. Figure machine performance. No, we're not doing that. Oh, no, we're not going to do that. Right, anyway, hi, Missy lady. Welcome. Now, here's the thing. Okay, I know there's a lot of people out there who like to cause drama and lie through their teeth and and they need that attention. Now, here's the thing. I was talking to my friend in Houston, and we had this conversation because I had to do a little bit of work, and I Zoomed called him, and we had a chat. His kids were bouncing all over the place, bless them. And I asked him. I said, "Listen, is there a thing over in the United States where people can go if they just want to talk shit?" And he went, "Yes." I went, "Where?" And he went, "Politics." I was like, "Oh, right, okay. So why don't you people, you guys who seem to like the attention and lights, but here's a word of advice. Here's a very, very strong advice. Think before you speak. Think before when you speak, because anything you say and everything you do in the public eye comes under scrutiny. No matter how good you are twisting words and sentences and shit like that, be very careful. Very, very careful. Because the thing is, the more people see the behavior, the more people see what's going on, the less chances you are of convincing them that you're telling the truth. So when you guys go and watch the Crampons, or you go and watch Grappo, or all these other clowns, right? Always remember one thing. Take it with a pinch of salt. Unless they show you physical evidence from the get-go, before, during, and after. Right? Hey, what? Oh, hello. I'm still going to get a bell for you. Ding dong, ding dong. Unless I put like a sensor across here and get a red light. Don't shoot me. David Fox, hi, welcome. But anyway, what was I saying before I rudely interrupted myself with coughing? Right. There's another thing. Now, I want to go into detail what's going to happen, right? Obviously, we're going to play this game. The first thing we're going to do is that I'm going to invite people I know first, and then we're going to trial it. And then after that, if it works, then I'm going to invite people. It could be SMA, Missy Lady, it could be, Eric, it could be anybody. I'm going to invite people. Well, I've already got a list of people who are going to be premiered on the platform. And then we're going to go from there. And we're going to have a lot of fun, because that's what it's about. And at some point, if you want, I can do stuff on special effects, or I can show you a bit of stuff about, motorbikes or cars, or something like that. So that's entirely up to you. But yeah, and I've still got it. Oh my God. I'm not with it today. So there you go. One thing I do want to say though, if you come in here and you are in this community, or you subscribed, all right, remember, please subscribe, hit that like button, and when you get a chance or you're on replay, leave a message. And there are code words. All right, we'll just remember to write the code words into the message, so I know you watched. Well, and then at the end of the month, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through all the answers, all the comments, and then I'm going to pick a couple of people. Oh yes. And another thing, again, a great big shout out to Ammo Girl and Space for Final Frontier. Thank you very much for the $2. I appreciate that. That's definitely going to the Dr. Pepper Fund, or a place for boxing match. I mean, and Ammo Girl, thank you very much for the 10 gift memberships that you gave. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Hopefully we'll have 10 people who will enjoy the... What do you mean I'm muted? I'm not muted. I'm not muted. How can I be muted? I think you've got me muted, Mussy Lady. I think Mussy Lady's got me muted. Oh. You know, just for that, I should. Oh my God, Nina, darling. No, you're gonna get peace and quiet.
What's happening?
Hang on a minute. Look at that.
Oh, the orange bit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. 1999.
Wow.
So the plate, you know, that's okay. Okay. Don't. Why are you putting your hand on my? That smells nice, actually. What?
Be quiet. Calm. Calm.
Oh God, you had to touch me there.
I.
On my back. Nina, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the 1999. That is good. That is definitely going towards a new plate. That's for sure. So a big thank you for that. And thank you very much for your generosity. Guys, I really do appreciate it. You know, SMN's already put me in enough trouble as it is. I mean, by the time I'm finished, I'll be buying a whole freaking kitchen. You know. Oh, by the way, is Squid still here? Squids. Broadsword calling Danny Boy. Come in, Broadsword calling Danny Boy. Come in, Danny Boy. Broadsword calling Danny Boy. God dang it, answer your radio. Oh, I don't know. Oh, wait. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, okay, good. Broadsword calling Danny Boy. Wait a minute, let me just send her a message. Too much QRM, yeah. Let me try again. Broadsword calling Danny Boy. Come in, Danny Boy. Broadsword calling Danny Boy. Come in, Danny Boy. Over. Can you guys remember when someone said that I wasn't real? That my voice was in the heart, Roy. I tell you one thing: if you guys carry on, right, I won't be able to do anything. You know, Mrs. Spawn will be attached to me with handcuffs, going, right, let's go to the bank. We're going to get some shopping done. Now I forgot what I wanted to say about Squid. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no. Someone actually said that, like, oh god, yonks ago. Someone actually said that I was AI. What's so funny?
No.
I shit you not. There was, I don't know who she was. Right? It was a while back, and someone sent me a screenshot of a post,
Yeah.
and it was around the time when two dickheads were calling all the problem, and they went, "Oh, he's not real."
Really?
Yeah, he's not real. That's AI. That voice is AI. Because he how can someone, a human being, change their voice so quickly?
Because somebody's kind and somebody can't. So there we go.
No, and I was like, that. You know when I used to do with
Yes,
Smeagol and
yes.
Gollum,
Yeah, I know.
or
You always been doing that.
yeah, or Autobots roll out, you know, and like they thought I was fucking, and I was like,
And AI would be none of that.
oh, if I was AI,
They don't know what you're talking about.
no, it would be like, hello, here's your answer. Stupidity comes from birth. Usually it's when you are dropped. Would you like to have another answer, or would you like to move on? No, but see, you know, I mean, you come to a point where you go, oh, Faith says it all. Thank you. So, would you guys stop, darling? You've just been given another $19.99 for a plate or pan.
Soon we will be able to buy a ticket to America and go meet them.
Fucking what? Do you seriously think we're going to fly to the United States? We can't even get visas. Uncle Trump doesn't want us there because apparently we were behind the front line.
But and then because we are friends with China now, so
We're what? Wait, what? What are we?
We are friends with China. Our stammer, Dick Stammer.
What did you call him?
Dick Stammer.
Yeah. Oh shit. Faith says, oh, thank you so much, my darling. I really do appreciate it. Oh my god, I wasn't even going to go live today or tomorrow or Sunday, but I thought I'd go live today after hearing and seeing the shit that comes out of the crampon's mouth. And then they were talking about, hey, and here's another thing, Gabe. I mean, if you're in your 50s, you know, I mean, picking on younger people, isn't that bullying? Just saying. Oh my god, what was I saying before I really interrupted myself? What was it? Someone help? Oh, for some reason today, I don't know, Gail, to be honest with you, today, I richly coughed my lungs up. At one point, my lungs came out, put a white flag, and they said, look, carry on, we're moving out. And I was like, oh, shit. Yeah. But I don't want to give it away. Autobots, roll out.
We want it. We want the precious. We want it now. We want the precious.
Gollum.
Shut up. But only wants the precious. Gollum, you just stop. You just stop. We want the precious.
Autobots, prepare. Oh, wait a minute. That just made me an AI. Thank you for contacting ChatGPT. Please put your answer with a slight description, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Yeah, that's it. Oh my god! Did you have rain at down your end? By the way, just asking. Wait, Squid's back. What did I miss? Right, Squid. Hey, listen. Would you like to be officially the first guest on the panel for the card game? Boom. There you go. Eric still in? Hi, Stephen Boone. Hey, Stephen Bourne. Amborn, Steve, how you doing, mate? I'm glad you're back. I'm good to see you. Now I can talk games. Well, not now, but later I can talk games. And by the way, guys, I would really appreciate it if you're new here or even if you don't, good answer, Squid. Good answer. Even if you don't like games or gamings, I would really appreciate if you can go and support my other channel, Spawn Troopers Gaming. I would really going to appreciate if you can just give it a subscribe. Look, if you don't want notifications, just click the bell with a stripe, or if you do, if you can support that channel a little bit, I would really appreciate it, because I want to try and get it up. I'm not in a rush to monetize on it, but I just, I just need your support on that. And if you want to, fine. If you don't, fine. That's not a problem. You were trying to ask Quid. Yeah, I've asked it, Gail. Brilliant. Right, Ammo Girl, would you like to participate with this game, the card game that we've already discussed about? Would you like to participate on that? Spawn Gamers. No, Spawn Troopers Gamer. Oh my God. Spawn Gamers. Why should I change it? Actually, that does sound better. Spawn Gamers. Spawn Troopers. No, I'm going to leave it as it is. I prefer it that way. I like it that way. I like it with a zigga. Oh, wait. Miss Lady, you told me not to put the other thing up, but the trolls have. Missy Lady, what? Oh, for fuck's sake, hey. Ignore it. Just wait. Missy Lady, I can't. I mean, you even need to ignore it. There's nothing. What can people do? I did say you have to, Oh, you bring this shit. Oh, seriously, like the people are going to try anything to piss you off. They will attack you. Those people, if they do that, they are worse than you. And to be honest with you, ignoring them is the first step. But I am not going to fight other people's fights unless I see that what's happening is fucking unjustified or wrong. I tell you one thing: if this, I'm getting to a point now where I'm just going to fucking say it as it is. I'm like, I can't.
where power slept so proud. The whispers grow 1,000 loud. The marble cracks, the gold turns gray. A city's throne is swept away. Rome shall fall, its heart shall break, not by steel nor armies awake, but by lies that bleed and hands that cheat. It crumbles under its own deceit. The gods once praised now turn their head, as honor fades and truth lies dead. No foe has come, no blade drawn near. The fight is within, fed by fear. Through winding streets where echoes weep, rot spreads deep, secrets keep. The synod laughs, the people cry, yet behind their masks their spirits die. Rome shall fall, its heart shall break, not by steel nor armies wake, but by lies that bleed and hands that cheat. It crumbles under its own deceit. Legions falter, their will grows frail. No glory left to lift the tail. Foundations tremble, dust fills the air. The cost of greed too great to bear. Legions falter, their will grows frail. No glory.
Right, enough isn't right. Enough. We're moving on. Okay. Are there any questions or concerns? If you got any questions, shoot away. Steve Ambon, what's the game called? What's the game called, mate? What is the game called? Could you get a car dealership game mechanic? Do not feed the troll. It's a hurry back, you almost have it in sight. Car mechanic game. Car mechanic. Oh. Don't feed the trolls. That's all I can say. At the end of the day, not here. Oh. All right. Well, when you find out, mate, let us know, because I'll definitely look into that. That for sure. Absolutely for sure. But a big shout out to Space Frontier for the $2. I'm gonna go for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Nina Corner for the $19.99 for the Queen to get that new plate, and Faith says it all $19.99 for the missus plate or frying pan fun. Why is it everyone's getting you a new frying pan? You know that. You know this thing is going to be painted in gold.
I know.
Yeah. It's God. Oh my God. This is funny. This is funny. I mean, here's the thing, though. Actual fact, you got a good bloody point there. You don't really need Well, you do need screenshots to prove your facts. I mean, the thing is, if you are showing factual proof, and you are going against what someone else has said, i.e., like you're contradicting them with what they said is to be false, and what you are saying is to be true, then having screenshots is a good thing. However, videos are way better because, say, for example, if it's like, a conversation in DM, I mean, yes, the video would be like 2 years long, but the thing is, you've got consistency and continuance. Because, like, when you take screenshots from like DMs or chat, right? If you put the timestamp next to that, then okay, right? But when it comes to other type of like DMs and stuff like that, you've got timing, but it literally have to be a rolling video because there are people out there who are very paranoid and they think that like everyone screenshot edits screenshots. It's very easy to debunk that, because at the end of the day, why would you edit a screenshot when you're trying to prove something? There's a difference, and the biggest issue is when you've got people out there who can easily convince the crowd. All right, either way works. Winter car. Yeah. And Missy Lady, seriously, sweetheart, there's not much. At the end of the day, you can either ignore them or you can respond. It's one of those things. If trolls do it for multiple reasons. People will troll people for multiple reasons. But there's also types of trolls who they're not trolling, they're ritually bullying. And it's very hard to distinguish either one unless you've got experience. No, not long dark. There you go, Gail. Said it right there. The long dark. Oh, sometimes I wish. No, but I haven't. I've heard of it, but no, I don't know it. Excuse me. 1 second, please. The long dark. Let me check that. Oh no, yeah. See, that's not my type of game. That is not my type of game. No, that's not my type of game. And what was the other one again? Mechanic? Winter Mechanic, was it? Did you say Winter Mechanic? The only thing that pisses me off, right, is when people will GBA others because of their issues with others. I don't get me wrong, right? If like there's a lot of people out there who need to fucking get their priorities right. If you don't like someone and that other person is talking to someone, why are you attacking that other person? They don't know. And if they do, they're not responsible for the actions of other people. Like I'm not responsible for the people in this channel right now, right? Partially I am, because if they don't behave, they get yeeted. But if you're going to bully someone or attack someone just because of someone else's comments or someone else said something, then you need to fucking reflect on your actions, because like at the end of the day, and then people who say that they're trolls. There's a big difference between trolling someone and having a little bit of fun and like winding them up and all that to a certain point, and then backing away and then leaving them alone. and then trolling where you're on them 24/7 and you're literally bullying them into actions. And I've seen trolls do that, and it's caused some very serious reactions. Lifelong actions. Online bullying is, people accuse a lot of people of bullying, but a lot of people don't realize is that can push people over the edge. Now, if you don't like me, fine. If you want to try and bully me, not going to work, because I don't give a shit. Because when I turn this off, I talk to my friends behind the scene. I have my own life. I've got a beautiful wife. I've got a beautiful life. And I've got fantastic family and friends in the real life. But then I have also got friends that I've met through all this. And they are genuinely my friends. And I meet new people every day. Just because I don't like certain individuals because they lie through their fucking teeth and all they do is cause drama. Well, they call it drama, but they antagonize people. And then when those people retaliate, suddenly it's drama. Okay. And somewhere down the line, you have to come to the realization is that when you sit on your fucking platform and you admit that you are deliberately doing that, you should be sitting on your platform alone with no one around you. Because if you want that type of person in your life, then you know better than that person. Because anyone who goes out their way to antagonize people, to pick on people and accuse them of God knows fucking what, only for them to then retaliate and say, hey, you're a liar, and then for them to fucking brag about it, that speaks volumes of that type of individual. Now, if you want to have a little bit of fun, have a little bit of fun. If you want to press someone's buttons, press them. But do it in a way what trolls do. Trolls will fucking they will take the piss out of you. They will jump in and they will like fucking, they'll do this. They'll come in and fucking spam your fucking channel, or some shit like that. Or they'll come in and fucking, whatever. Like what happened the other day, right? I had 15 fucking new subscribers and then bang. But I got to explain what that was about, so disregard that comment. Anyway, but the thing is, there's a difference between a troll just fucking with someone and then a troll trying to destroy that person. Trying to make that person, just fucking delete their account and touch wood, that it doesn't happen. But there's been a lot of stories online in the news of people being bullied online and then taken to extreme actions. So on both sides, on one side you ignore it, on the other side you need to think about what the fuck you're doing. Because somewhere down the line, right, you are affecting another human being. And the problem is, if that human being does something silly, who's going to take the responsibility of that? Just because you didn't like that person, or just because that person said something or did something. Because don't forget, if there's one or two, one person or two people trolling, whatever, yeah. But when you've got multiple people doing it, that is not trolling. That is fucking bullying. That is premeditated attacking an individual. But the problem is, the thing is, when people retaliate, they suddenly become the bad guys. They're suddenly sitting there going, well, hang on a minute. If I've got the fucking proof here, I can prove that I didn't do anything. Or I can prove this, I can prove that. I have heard it from multiple fucking people. Multiple people over the last 2 years. I have seen so many people get attacked. So many people being ridiculed. And these fucking assholes sit on Facebook, they bounce around Facebook groups and bounce around on YouTube groups, and they think they're fucking clever. But what they are actually showing people is how insecure they are, how volatile they are. Now, one thing that makes me laugh is when someone actually presses buttons and people retaliate, and then the people who are retaliating get accused of fucking harassment or drama or stalking or fucking defamation or slander or whatever fucking terminology you want to use. But one thing that some people don't realize is that all they have to do, the people who are being attacked or chastised or anything else, they can take all that, everything that you've created, they can take all that and go to the authorities. And a lot of people think, no, they won't fucking do anything. Well, considering that like multiple people around the world have self-deleted because of online bullying, right? And I'm not getting involved in any other people's problems. That's one thing I can tell you right now. I'm not involving myself in anyone's fucking problems. And the minute you bring that shit in here is the minute you are fucking gone. However, I will not tolerate fucking people bullying people in this community. If you want to do that, you can fuck off somewhere else and do it somewhere else, but you're not going to do it in this community. And if you've got a problem with that, like I said from the get-go, quality over quantity. I have got an old saying, and I've used this from day one. Your level of stupidity will depend on my level of sarcasm. You're welcome, girl. All right. Look, I know I'm not that naive. I know there's people who are subscribed here. I know I'm not that naive. But at the end of the day, I am not a fucking hypocrite. Everyone is welcome here. Like I've said, everyone is welcome here. Even people that fucking don't like me, whatever, they're welcome here. As long as they respect the rules, as long as they respect the community, the people in here. The moment they go against that, I don't give a rat's fucking ass if you're sitting next door or you're fucking a Fed or I don't give a shit if you are the richest person on this fucking planet. You will get yeeted so quick that your fucking shadow will need to catch up with you. But I am done fucking repeating myself, all right? Please, like, at the end of the day, all right, please, if it's nothing to do with me or the community or anything else, talk to me privately, all right? But this is not, now, here's the thing. This is not a dig at Musi Lady. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is not because what Musi Lady's comment. Absolutely not. Right? This is about fucking common sense, about the respect for human life, the respect for other people. Now we know, you know as well as I do, there are a lot of fucking people out there, right, who get off. I mean, I don't know if it's a sexual thing or whatever, but they get off on pressing people's buttons. And then blame the other people and then and then throw labels around and shit like that. At the end of the day, it is your choice to listen to them or not. It is your choice to socialize or interact with them or not. It is your choice, not theirs, not mine, not anyone else's. This afternoon, I did some work, and like I said, I spoke to a friend in the States and everything. And after that, I spoke to someone on Facebook in DM. And that individual turned around to me and he went, "Why don't you just go members only?" And I went, "What do you mean?" "So why don't you just members only? Every time you go live, just do members only." And I went, "Why?" He said, "That way." And I went, "That won't make any difference." He went, "Why?" I said, well, because some people will get members, you know, will either buy members, like pay for membership, or if I ever do decide to just go live normal, right, and someone says, oh, gift 5, gift here, gift 5 there, 1 here, 2 there, whatever, right, you're always going to end up with someone who doesn't fucking like you as a member. But there's a big difference between streaming like I'm doing right now and streaming as a members only. Because a members only, people pay to be in the members only. It's a VIP section. So therefore it's private. Therefore that content, yeah, is more important than this. And they were like, yeah, but the thing is, and I said, I'm not scared of fucking anybody. This is why I found all that shit about this boxing and shit. I found that absolutely hilarious. Half of them would be out of breath before they even got into the ring, but that's beside the point. And the thing is, they want to fight people who would richly destroy them in the ring. I will. What was it? I will. What's that? IWSI. Is that? I remember it. I will say it. What? I will say it. You don't have to. Is that right? Is that what those letters are for? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's the matter dropped. So back over to you guys. And by the way, for this hour, we're going to use the word drama. The word drama. The code word for the second hour is drama. Oh, link for my other channel. Let's see if someone get in quicker than I can. I should always have that ready. Oh, there it is. Got it. There we go. Ha! See, I even got it in there before Ammo Goal. Any of the other people got it in. Hi, Teresa Taylor. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're at the Q&A time, right? But like I said, everyone is welcome here. Just remember the rules. Otherwise, you get yeeted. And to the people outside, come on. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification. Hit that like button. And come and say hello. And come and join the community. I don't get notifications anymore. I miss your videos. I'm still subscribed. Yogi, I mean, yeah, I don't know what. You're not the only one who's brought that up, actually. It seems that YouTube is having, I think YouTube's going through the menopause, but that menopause has been going on for over a year now. Maybe YouTube needs to see a doctor. But anyway, so yeah, I've got drama. I've got to drama my butt to squid in 10 minutes to mod. All right, yeah, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay. What was I going to say? Oh, Squid, what time are you going live? What time are you going live, Squid? Because what we're going to do. Right, thanks, Nina. Appreciate that. What was I going to say? So, Squid, what time are you going live? What time are you going live? Squid. Actual fact, let me go back. Squid, what time are you going live? Squid, are you still here? Squid. Broadsword, Colin, Danny Boy. Come in, Broadsword. Oh, there you go. Right, so let me change that. Redirect. Go like that. Go like that. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. What one is it? Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's the one. That's the right one. That's the right one. There you go. Saved. Sweet. Right, but I swear to God, it is funny. I mean, wait a minute, darling. Would you like to box someone?
Never done in my life, but I could.
I mean, I train you.
Okay. No problem.
Are you like what's your favorite hand?
Right.
All right, so it's southpaw now. Southpaw. Yep. Southpaw. Yes. Yeah, I mean, well, that's entirely up to their choice. But if they can, that. It doesn't matter. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't give me the permission to remove members, because if I could remove members, I would do so if I needed to. And the moment you remove them, it automatically it gives them a refund or something, and then done. It's as simple as that. I mean, because at the end of the day, if someone does something and you remove them, right, on a technicality, they have the right to have a refund, so they just get it back, and it's no loss of me. No lot. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I'm not here for. I mean, being helped out and being sent subs and people getting memberships and stuff like that. That's nice, because that money that can go something constructive. But my priority is not the money; it's the community, the facts, the truth, and just having fun. I'm not, my main mission is to be, for the gaming. That's mine. What was that freaking game, Steve? What was it? Was it Winter? What was it? Winter Cars or something? Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out what that name was. I'm looking for what he wrote. Where is it? Because I know he wrote it somewhere. What was it called? Oh, there we go. That's the one. That's the one I'm looking for. That's the one. Oh my God. What a game. That looks so freaking weird. That looks like not my type. Yeah. Interesting, but no. Oh, now I know why. Now by the way, I wasn't hitting. I was just proving, what trolls do. Like, they spam the chat and stuff like that. But anyway, but yeah, there you go. I mean, it's some very interesting things, and like in some ways, I know this sounds a bit weird. I wish I did live in the States. Can you imagine us living in the States, darling?
Yeah, well.
I mean, we would be in Houston or outside Houston or near Dallas or somewhere in Texas. That's for sure. And plus, I'd have a big warehouse and a bunker, maybe two. Why are you agreeing with me? Okay. What if I have 3 bunkers and one of them's an armory?
What?
An armory.
That's all right.
And then I've got 2 big warehouses.
One for the car and one for the cows?
No, one for the car and the bike and your car.
Okay. No,
Right.
no, I don't need a car if I'm
And then the other one will be for the tanks, the Apache longbow, and all the toys that obviously you won't be able to drive because you're the too.
I won't be able to go anywhere.
Yeah.
If you give me a phone, that'll be fine wherever.
Yeah. Texas Alien. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh my God, that was when I was that was a demo. Oh, wait a minute. New rumor. Spawn lives in a bunker in Texas. Shh, don't telling everyone. Fuck no. Oh yeah, and a frying pan armory for your saucepans and your skillets and rolling pins,
We
and
will have a kitchen that is as big as in my house now.
you would have a kitchen bigger than, darling. That's too big. I mean, you'd need a fucking Uber just to get from the sink to the oven.
Fine. I can use it.
Well, at least because you got small feet, so that means you'll get to the sink closer. I know. But anyway, guys, we're just gonna hang out here for the next 5-10 minutes, whatever, and until because I always wanted to do a proper redirect, and I want to see how it works. So if you guys don't mind hanging out and waiting, and why am I raising my voice? And if you guys don't mind hanging out, and then so we can then redirect to Squid Pro Koro, the tentacle lady of Tentacles. That sounds weird, doesn't it? Tentacles. Say that very quickly. Anyway, be careful which part of Texas, unless you like snow. They've been getting a lot. I don't care about snow. I don't care about heat. What I care about is those mosquitoes that are so big that they need their own aircraft carrier. That's what I'm worried about. Oh yeah, there's quite a few people. I don't know who else. I mean, quite a few people are getting hit by heavy snow. So please, guys, make sure, right, that if you are in your car or you're driving, please make sure you got a grab bag. And if you got kids with you, make sure you got a grab bag for yourself and for the kids. Make sure you get high vis vests. Make sure you get strobe lights and stuff and torches and everything. Please make sure if in the winter, if you're traveling, make sure you carry the right gear. Okay. Right, because you never know what happened. You can be in the middle of nowhere, right? Trust me, a light, any type of light, even a glow stick, right? You'll see from miles away. He's gone to get hit, but no, I'm still here. I'm still here. Oh. So, what was I going to say? Texas has a very high property tax. To be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't care. I mean, like, you know, there's right, Texas, Montana. Where was that other place I was saying that I would love to live? Darling? Mm.
Montana will do it.
Yeah, Montana, Texas, and I don't know if it was Idaho or Ohio, one of the two. I think it was Idaho because that's got more countryside.
How about around the lake, Milwaukee or something?
Milwaukee?
Yeah, around the lake or something.
What, you mean Hudson Lake?
Yeah.
Is it Hudson Lake?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think it is.
Hang on a minute, let me check. Map of America. Let's have a look.
Ontario, that's the place.
Ontario?
Yeah.
That's Canada.
No.
Yes, it is.
Well, because the lake is in between.
No, because you got Hudson Bay is to the north of Ontario.
Yeah.
Right? Even I knew that without even looking at a map. Right? But the south of it, I think it's Lake Superior or Lake Pleasant or something shit like that. I think. Let me check the map. Hang on a minute. Oh, there is. There is. Ontario. Yeah, I was right. Lake Superior. Right? And then you've got Michigan, which is like in a horseshoe, actually. It's got water to the left and to the right. What did I say? Ohio or Idaho? Ohio. There's Ohio. Where's Idaho? There's Iowa. There's Texas, yeah. Utah, Idaho. There you go, Idaho. There. That's where, you know, Idaho right there. Oh God, look at that. Oh God, I would richly go down on Trump if I could live there and have all that land. And I say that proudly. I don't believe I just said that actually, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Fucking Idaho is such a nice county, and it borders Montana. You know, that's why I like that area, because like when we were in Canada near Calgary, we used to go over the border near Montana, So, but Texas. So you would want to live in Michigan?
Me?
Yeah.
No, Montana.
Montana, right?
Montana would be better for me.
Why is that? So you can escape over the Canadian border if I'm.
No, because I can get the horses.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can get horses in. Oh, and then can we let dogs run out around? Oh, yes. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. We're sort of like dreaming. Yeah. Look at here, Spawn. I still think you get better living costs. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Idaho is west. You know, and something else. The reason I went, I don't even know why. Oh, I do. I'm not going to get into it, but the one thing I like about Idaho, right, is you got Idaho, and then right next door you got Oregon, and in Oregon, and I shit you not, there's a place. Let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Let me put it in here. Right, I shit you not. Right. Ooh. There is a. Oh God. Hang on a minute. There is a place in Idaho, and it is. It is. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. It is northwest of Portland, and there's a place called Idiot Creek. Okay, and I shit you not, but there's a place called Idiotsville, right? And apparently that Idiotsville is a ghost town. I shit you not. And you know why? Because all the fucking idiots are either in Florida or walking around named Luthman. But there you go. I shit you not. It is actually truth. It is the truth. It is called Idiotsville. So, if you ever want to find somewhere to live, Idiot Creek is the place. Right. So, what we're going to do. Oh my God, I've just been sent pictures. Oh my God, that is fucking beautiful. Oh, look at the colors of the leaves. Oh my, that's an old bridge, by the way. That is a very old bridge. Oh man. Well, anyway, so right, what was I going to say? Right, I'm going to call it a day. And you know what would happen there, man? I would be coming around your house for coffee, and we would go fishing every day. You know, right, guys. I would like to say I appreciate everything. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope that you enjoyed the little bit of satire and humor. The fact that the crampons think that, you know, they are some sort of like world class freaking boxers, and I hope that you enjoyed the stream, and I wish you all the best. But now I'm going to send you over to Squid, so hang on and enjoy. Yeet.
They go live every night selling drama on demand with cramp
And very quickly, I would just like a big shout out, okay, to Nina, Space, The Final Frontier, Ammo Girl, and Faith Says It All. Again, thank you so much, and see you soon.
Pond sitting on their ass, a dicky on hand, fake tears falling, oh I'm just speaking truth, while they pocket super chats and exploit the loons. Gator rolls in trying to act real cool, but he's stirring up heat, breaking all the rules. Haters in a circle, all bark, no bite, till Spawn Trooper drops and it flips on the light. Spawn Trooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. Spawn Trooper, he assesses the situation at hand. Spawn Trooper, then he say the words, truth don't kneel to no one man. The force is weak with this one. Deuces in the mix, spinning lies for the stream. He acts like a king, but his throne's just a meme. Dodging all the questions with a scripted phrase, trying to fool the crowd, but he's just a face. Bones Lacker's got a seat at the front of the show, putting up a front, but got nowhere to go. Guano's hiding in shadows, throwing shade in the chat. They all act tough, but Spawn Trooper's on that. Spawn Trooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. Spawn Trooper, he assesses the situation at hand. Weak with this one. Now the people rise, no longer blind. The lies unravel one stream at a time. Truth's not merch, it don't come in packs. And Spawn Troopers got receipts, not just attacks. He says turn off the feed, walk into the sun. This war for your mind, it's already begun. With clarity, blazing like a saber so bright, he leads the way through the digital night. Spawn Troopers say, I see you playing, keeping up the show, spinning your stories, but the truth starts to flow. Your gators pull high like you're some kind of lord, but all you're doing striking out with the faulty sword. You're no warrior, just a puppet on strings. Your fake crown don't mean a thing. The game's up now, you're out of move. Spawn Troopers here to expose your groove. Spawn Trooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. Spawn Trooper, he assesses the situation at hand. Spawn Trooper, then he say the words, truth don't kneel to no one man. Spawn Trooper, the force is weak with this one.
Truth will rise in the end, no place for deceit.
May grim unwind, got a whole group on. The force is weak with this whole bunch.